Yeah, why did you come running out? I haven't even said anything yet. How did you know? You heard the camera go. That was what it was. No, this is nothing for you, mate. You're on your own with this. This is the experiment with these nuts, chestnuts, I hope. Right, I've done a pre-sort. That is going in the compost. That's all rubbish. Why is it rubbish? And it's a shame because one of the best ones that I picked up is in with the rubbish, but it's got a hole. Does that show on there? Let's try and get it in focus. It's got a hole. I've watched me YouTube videos on how to. Right. So these are the ones that I'm going to give a go on. Now, clearly, they're too light. They're not fully sort of ripened or mature or whatever it is. But I mean, it's just an experiment, so I'm going to go for it. There's probably literally one or two, I would imagine that one or two here, which are probably actually, okay. The rest are probably not going to be. But that's the ones I'm going to actually give a go with, that little pile there. This pile here, as I say, is going in the compost. All of the stuff that I've read is like, if there's the slightest hint of a hole, ditch it, because that ain't going to work. And now I'm an expert, hardy har. I can verify that. There's one there, look at that. There is a bug poking out of the hole. I presume it's now dead, but there's a bug poking out of the hole. So that is what is making these holes. Bugs like that. How on earth they chew through these things, I have no idea. Or how in fact they got there in the first place. But I mean, obviously all of these were on the ground, weren't they? Whether or not they were in their spiky cases, they were on the ground. So that's not really the best thing, is it? And that clinched it for me. It's like, right, anything with a hole, let's not go anywhere near that. A bit of protein when it's cooked, I suppose. But so we're going to give these a go. Right, as I understand it, the first part of the process is to score the cases, because they can explode when you cook them. To score the cases, put a cut in each one, and to soak them in water for about 2 hours. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put a nick down the side of each one with a sharp knife, and then dump them in cold water for a couple of hours. That's the plan. Why are you acting like that? Do you want a treat? Do you want a biscuit? Is it a biscuit just for being a bleeding nuisance? I'll give you some nuts, then I see how you like them. There's a biscuit. Actually, no, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. I'm not wasting them anyway. Right, so they're complete with the bug. They're going in the compost bin. Go away! It was not for you. Just because I've turned the camera on, mate. Right, that was not in any of the videos. Clearly, they should not be floating. So that does not bode well, does it? Ew. Right, so we're going to jettison all the ones that are floating. Getting less and less. You're going to have none left here. And half of those aren't mature, but they've all been scored with a knife. And they're going to sit in the water. It's 3 o'clock, so we're going to leave them there for a couple of hours. And we'll be dishing the ones that floated. I'm assuming that that's right. It could be the opposite way around, couldn't it? The ones that sink, they should be jettisoned, and we should stick with those. But no, I think the ones that are floating, something like eggs, isn't it? Is that the same with eggs? Something like that. I don't know. Right, it's a lot later. Why? Just because I'm doing a piece to camera, mate, it doesn't mean to say you're going to. You just had a flea tablet. You got soapy stuff on some bits of your skin that you've made raw. Don't talk to me right now. We are Still playing with this. It's hours and hours later, actually. They were in water for a while. Back away, back away. Look at hell, Bear. We got the oven on. Hot. Which is going to cost a fortune. And it's about that time. We're going to put them in for half an hour and see what happens. We end up having the glass breaker, so that's what we're going to do. We're sticking them in the middle of the oven now. Around about that time-ish. So we shall see. Just go and lie down, Bear, because you're all covered in soupy stuff and you've had a flea tablet, and just chill out, mate. Just stay there. You just stay there. It's that time. So I think what we're going to do is just call a halt to this. Because it's costed a fortune. But it has warmed the room up nicely. Right, what have we got? Actually, let's do with that, shall we? That doesn't look unlike some of the stuff I've watched on YouTube, actually. It's a bit warm. I don't know. Right, one of the things that was prominent in one of the videos was wrapping it in a tea towel after you've cooked them and leaving it in a tea towel to cool off to stop them drying out and making the skins come off easier. Yeah, okay, we're going to try the tea towel thing. We are. Alright, so what we're going to do is just dump the whole lot into a tea towel. Because that was in one of the videos, and just leave it like that to cool off so that we can actually start messing with them. So we're going to leave that for like 5 minutes, I think. It's a bit later than I had intended, but it feels warm still. Let's see where we're at. Crikey, it is warm. Right, can I peel them? That's the question. Or are they stuck to the... Ooh, they're soft. Is that right? Yeah, it's not worked out. It's not worked out right. Because I shouldn't be having such trouble peeling them. They're supposed to just fall out of the cases effortlessly, and that's not happening. Yeah, that's not happening at all. Yeah, that's not worked. Not like the videos, anyway. No, that's oh well. It was worth a flipping go, wasn't it? It's a right disaster, quite frankly. Well, they did not fall out of the cases like they were supposed to. I do not know why. Let's try another. Let's try a bigger one. Nah, they're still stuck to the cases, so that didn't work at all. I don't know what I got wrong there. Yeah, they're still stuck to the cases. That's just not worked at all. Well, there we go then. We won't be doing that again. I'm determined to get enough out off the cases to try them. But that's not how it's supposed to be. You watch these videos on YouTube and it's just like, oh, they just pop clean out without any effort at all. This is not that. Right, one more. That was closer. That was closer to how it's supposed to be. I don't know what was different about that one. It's still not coming out cleanly. I'm thumbing it out on a thumbnail. No, it's just not right. I don't know quite why. I got a horrible feeling what this is going to be like is egg with the shell still in it, if you know what I mean. I think that's what's going to end up happening here. It's just going to be inedible because it's just going to be all shell. See, it's supposed to be separate from the shell. Oh, that one's that. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to come out, sort of like that. But they're not. They're just not. So I don't know what we got wrong there. Never having done it before. See, you can't believe everything you see on YouTube. That's just not happening. Right, I've had enough of that. Right. Genuinely, for the first time in my life, I'm going to try some of this. I could end up with an anaphylactic shock, and this could be the end of days. But yeah, for the first time in my life, what I'm going to do is try a bit of this. Is that shown on the camera? Try and get it in the screen there. It's going to have to move the camera. Hang on, just bear with me. Right, genuinely. It doesn't help having false teeth, does it? Eating nuts. I've got to be honest with you, it's not unpleasant. I can't describe it. Try some more of that. Yeah, genuinely. I could eat that. I could eat that. One of the videos suggested that dipping, I mean it's supposed to be whole, not all fragmented like this, but dip them in salt. So I'm going to sprinkle just a lot of salt on there. See what that does. Make sure there's some salt on the bits I'm picking up here. It's not bad, it's not bad, it must be said. I don't know how to describe it. But that is entirely edible. Well, I didn't expect that. It's like a peanut, but without without so much taste, and just a gentler. How would you describe a taste? I don't know. Everybody's taste is different, isn't it? What a shame they didn't come out in proper pieces. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Well, there we go. I'll never hear that song, roasting chestnuts on an open fire. Blah, blah, blah. I'll never hear that in the same way again, will I? Tastes all right. That's worth eating. Right, enough with the experiment. Actually, Bear. Do you want to try a bit of nut, mate? You're not fast. You're not keen on nuts. May contain nuts, Bear. No, you don't want it. That's a waste then. How back to the big pile of waste, which it all was, really. Right, enough. It tastes all right.